Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Nichols and I'll be doing a short presentation on my portfolio project for the Nucamp Honors graduation. In front of you, you can see my app, the Gamer Cafe app. This is an app for Gamer Cafe, a fictional arcade / restaurants utilizing React Native and various third-party libraries. Mainly React Native Snap Carousel, Formic, and a couple of others like Expo Google fonts, just to really stylize the title. Almost all the images utilize fetch from the Gamer Slice to pull images from my mock server that I created using a batch terminal. I'll be attaching the images to an assets folder for GitHub purposes, but this is how it's designed currently. Now, the homepage itself is designed to be navigational based on which informational tab you click. However, I've also created a drawer tab with the pages that I have created for this project. One of the pages being the menu page, which is a list of buttons, which when clicked will drop down a flat list of various items for that particular button's grouping. Drinks will include all of these. Classics will have classic American food, etc., etc. And each one of these items can also be clicked to generate an alert showing the ingredients and the title of your item, as well as any possible food allergies, which can be edited and or altered depending on various ingredients utilized. You can also close it by double-clicking on a button. I also have an events page, which utilizing Snap, React Native Snap Carousel, can quickly and quite elegantly slide between various cards that I created. Each one having a button that, when clicked, will generate a secondary stack screen that will have the title of your event, some information, and an event date. We also have a games list page. This one will have a list down here of the various games, marginally shrunk due to the somewhat small size of the emulator itself. And whenever you click on one of these, you can generate the image to the left on a bigger screen and change its title. Depending on the page clicked, you can have a page 1, or page 2, or page 3, however many pages you need for various games and recreational devices. Lastly, we have a rooms reservation page. Now, this is where I found to be the most tricky, because while this itself is pretty easy, create cards with images and titles, and as I've already navigated through the stacks, create a stack navigation to create an individual screen, all simple stuff. The form part was the actual tough part. It's not quite the same as React to create forms like this, so I had to utilize a third-party library, Formic, which does not mesh well with some other versions of inputs, like date time picker. So figuring out how to make all these work together was quite tricky and took the majority of my time. However, it did work out in the end, and as I do not have a third-party server yet, I have just taken to console.logging all of the information here. That is the general overview of my app. I would say that it was a pretty fun time to go through all of this and learn how you can more effectively stylize different portions of your page based on avatars, icons, etc. It was really fun messing with the CSS design and some of the ways of showing different items using useState. For my ending thoughts on this whole project, I would say I have some thoughts and a lot more inspirations on what I can add to it, like a shopping cart or a method of adding user information to a backend server to facilitate more easy transition for users. For my final comment, I'd like to say thank you for watching. Again, my name is Ryan Nichols, and this was a short presentation on my React Native app.